No, no, don't take a picture. We're gonna go over it. Okay, so I'm gonna erase something here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this part, the whole thing, and we're gonna show you a systematic approach to do something, which some people doesn't get intuitively, and so we gotta show you a way to do it to analyze a f prime of x graph. So here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you from the very basic information. So at this case, we have a f prime of x graph. This is the f prime of x graph. Oops, that was really big. So this f prime of x graph. Now, with this f prime of x graph, guys, pay attention there. If you look at this, you can draw a two type of number lines. One is f prime of x and the f double prime of x. Because we want to use this f prime of x graph to think about what original graph is going to look like. I think Robert was saying he has a hard time to graph the original functions. But we need some type of tools to get there. So here we got f prime of x graph. And how do we graph what happened in the original function? But we need all this information. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what happened with the number line test. Well, we got f prime of x. F prime of x, you're just looking for, are they above or are they underneath? Are they positive or are they negative? If it's a below x-axis, which is in this case all the way to 1, so you see this 1 here and you see this 4. So at 1 and 4, the slope is equal to 0. Does that make sense? It's f prime of x equal to 0. Now before that, before 1, it's going to give you negative. Between 0 to 4, it's going to be positive. After 4 to 5, it's going to be negative. Positive. Sorry, this one's negative. My bad. This one's negative. Yeah. So negative, negative, positive. So that's easy to tell because that's going to tell me decreasing, decreasing, and increasing. Now f double prime of x. How do I tell f double prime of x? We're looking for, looking for slope. Because slope means prime. Slope means derivative of f prime. So slope I here is going positive slope. So all the way to 1, I'm going to get a positive slope. Between 1 to 3, so this is 1, 3, 0 slope there. That's going to be negative and then positive. So when we tell this, this is going to tell me most information about how to graph these functions.
Why is it 3 and not 4? The 3 changes from negative slope to positive slope.
See that slope is changing. So it's 3, yeah. So now I hear, now they say, what x value is a critical number for f of x? Well, f of x, f prime of x is equal to 0 at where? 1 and 4th? Good, perfect. And that's it. You're done with first part. This is a part of homework. That's the first page of homework. I'm helping you with the first page. So that way you can do the second and third page. Yes. Okay. So at what x value does the f of x has relative maximum? What? Yeah, when does the f of x has relative maximum?
1.
1 and 5.
Oh, wait, the point where it's 0. It has to be the 1 4, and then it changes from increasing to decreasing. No. Decreasing 4 because it went from decreasing to decreasing. that's decreasing.
As a relative maximum?
No. But it can't be false.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, does it have a relative maximum, doesn't it?
Huh?
Does it even have a relative maximum? No, it doesn't have one. Because there's no point where it's
Yeah,
it goes from
it's like a
it
parabola.
goes from a positive to
If a function go to decreasing and then decreasing and then increasing, does it have a maximum? No. So there was none because there was no change. There was no changing from positive to negative. Now relative min happened here, right?
Yeah.
So relative min at x equal to 4. Now usually they'll ask you to justify. Please justify. If it's justified, then you're gonna say f prime of x change, right? Change from negative to positive. At x equal to 4, and that's it.
Okay.
Now increasing, be careful. Where's increasing? Where's increasing? Where's the function increasing?
At
from
negative infinity to 1 and 3 to infinity.
from 3 yeah.
It's a 4 to 5, not from 3, because you're looking at the second number line that tells you up, down, up. That's a concavity as opposed of anything else.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 4 to 5. When is it decreasing?
Negative 1 to
No, not negative 1 to 4 because it break up to two pieces. Because what happened at 1? 1 is not really increasing nor decreasing, 0. So it stopped. Right? So at 1, I cannot take account into 1 is also increasing because of 1 is not. 1 is the slope is equal to 0. At that moment, it's not increasing. It was increasing and pause and then increasing again. So that pause doesn't count as increasing. Oh, 1 to 5. No, 1 to 4, yeah. Inflection point where? X equal to what?
1.
Yep, 3. And you're gonna justify on this one, on your justification, it's gonna be f double prime of x, change sign, or f prime of x, change from increasing to decreasing at x equal to 1, or f double prime of x, change from decreasing to increasing at x equal to 3. So either way, it's a very good explanation. I will probably do it this way. It's easier. Some people wanted to be more specific. It'll be this way. Concave up. Well, it's going to be negative 1 to 1. Union from 3 to 5. And then 1 to 3. Concave down. So because you just read this number line, so this is a very systematic approach. But at first, you have to construct that number line. So you have to study this because this on AP exam is worth 5 to 6 points. Now, 6 points is a lot of points. Why 6 points is a lot of points? Because those 6 points has no calculation involved. It's just purely understanding calculus. If you understand, then you can beat the calculus exam. Remember, there's only 108 points. If you got 6 out of 42, that means you are 1/6 of step to get a 3. By understanding one concept, you are taking 1/6 of the whole steps to get a 3. So 1/7, I believe. Okay, so your homework's gonna look like this, and this one you have to justify. This one you have to justify. This one you have to justify. And also you're gonna get an actual AP exam question. I cross out the bottom because there was actually handwritten here with all the extra information that you cannot do for part D. You need that part, but I erased this part. Hopefully you'll erase it on the test. So it's gonna be question 5, and then erase the bottom part after x equal to -1, x equal to 1, and x equal to 3. And after that, you have 3 parts. Usually this is a 9-point FRQ. The first 3 parts were 6 points. So 6 points are easy. Finding relative extrema of one question using two different ways, using first derivative test and using second derivative test. This is the actual another question, and that's it. Very easy homework.
Oh, the student actually, of what, the answers?
Yeah.
Oh, I already did.
Can you send it to the WhatsApp?
No, that would be.
But
I can airdrop it.
Daniela, use your personal computer. Try to go on WhatsApp.
I know, I just don't use that one as much for school.
Oh.
So I don't, like, if I'm doing a day full of like homework, I'm not gonna go.
I'm just gonna do this and just see.
This is a part of your homework. You're gonna do it by yourself since you got it right. So, but you can always fill in with what you have.
It's just faster for me because if I already understand it, it's just faster to write it down. Okay. Yes, but boy.
Daniela? Oh no. Bye.
Oh, hey. There you go. Oh, I didn't deliver the last one? That sucks. I'm so sorry. Can you text me at like 4-ish? If you text me at 4, then I'll make sure it's delivered. Okay. Hey Siri, should I-
Bristol.
Email, do you need it?
Your email?
Yeah. If not, then I'm not gonna get it.
I can't email. Yeah, you'll just get it later.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm having worse problems with email than I do text message. We're just saying a lot.
Bye. Good day.
Sorry. Make sure the messages are delivered.
The messages.
Make sure the package is reached this. Make sure the goods are sent to the buyer.
Xavier's a secretly a drug dealer. You can sell me some if you have any.哦，你传给我什么东西啊？
是我的 coworker，他说他爸爸是 broker，然后他说他在那边有那个，他说他爸爸在那边有个房子刚刚 list 的，他说如果我们想要的话可以，他说现在有人住在那边，但是看那个位置还蛮不错的，在沃勒斯。
Yeah, but 离学校太远。
哦，是吗？
离 Devon 学校他们太远。
房2寓，然后他那个
多少钱呢？
他有 community pool， 他42万。44万，44万。4房2寓，2100尺，有 community pool。
What's up?
I just wanted to ask, like, what's all the stuff that's gonna be on the test from is it a quiz or a test?
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put all the tests into Tuesday. So you have, and we are covering one more topic tomorrow,
Okay.
and then that way we have tests on Tuesday.
Okay.
So I was gonna do it, but I keep on want to finish the whole chapter because I realize how much I'm behind. So I need to catch up all the things. But today's stuff, just make sure you understand all the use substitution. So basically, you guys have to understand everything from chapter 4, which is how to do fundamental theorem calculus, how to do how to do U substitution, and how to do like a right hand approximation, left hand approximation. We're gonna go do that tomorrow. And the definite integral, which is easy. Those are you supposed to learn that last year. And the geometric integral, like they are circles or triangles and stuff like that. From what intervals, stuff like that. Okay.
That's on Tuesday. So there's nothing tomorrow?
No, I won't put it on tomorrow because I want to finish other things.
Okay, thank you.
I guess, but.
When is our test?
I'll put it on Tuesday. Tuesday.
Tuesday?
One seems like an awful shot. Yeah, like. I'm already. What's it?
Is there a homework already?